Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a life and love reading for Capricorn. Wherever you have that in your chart, it's my intention there's something in here for everybody. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start with my Wisdom of the Oracle deck to begin for the life portion. And yeah, see what comes out. Remember that roles can be reversed if I'm talking about somebody coming in or that you're dealing with and you're like, no, actually, I'm the one dealing with that and they're doing the thing. Of course, uh, apply it as it fits. You know your story best. And JoJo is here. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you all for liking, subscribing, and sharing. All right, let's dive in. What do we got for Capricorn this morning? Today, we've got Thinker in Protection, which is about overthinking. Truth be told, and Treasure Island. I've had some cards continue to come up, and this is one of them. You got it in the upright, which is really good. Of course, I'm going to clarify, but it seems like there's definitely some overthinking going on. There's a need to um I don't know, do something to get out of your head. You can't think your way out of this. Ultimately, there's some kind of truth that that you're trying to figure out. And maybe it's one of those things where you understand that there's your truth and then there's another person's truth. And then there's the actual truth. Like we all perceive things through our own filter. And so what we perceive as the truth, as our truth, isn't always accurate, or it's subjective to us and our own experiences, and other people don't always share those same truths because they have their own filters, their own perspectives on things. um but it feels really good because this is like, because with the owl here kind of representing wisdom, and then there's the window, almost makes me think of like the window into the soul. And there's lots of hearts around. It's a very sweet energy. Oh, and that there's a mask too. This is about taking off the mask, rising above that facade that you wear. Maybe also seeing the truth of a situation. Um, like seeing beyond whatever mask other people are wearing. What is um you know having trouble with words. What seems obvious, and you're kind of looking through that. You're looking behind what is being presented, and you're seeing some kind of truth. Now, this could be why you're in this place of overthinking, because you're like, I see more than is being presented to me. How do I proceed? How do I handle this? But ultimately, you're I think because you're seeing this truth, it's allowing you to proceed with integrity. It's allowing you to rise up, to lift your energy, your vibration, because Treasure Island, this is all the good things coming in for you. being rained down upon you. And it's because you're open to it. You don't have, like, I talk about, like, how we sometimes close the valve or we put up this energetic umbrella that keeps all the good from coming in. And it's because of being in fear. Um, Pretty much everything always goes back to fear. Whatever fear creates in a person can often cause, um, these kind of defense mechanisms that put up this blockage. And you, maybe from overthinking, or maybe you're overcoming this, um, kind of, almost like a default where you naturally overthink, and you're starting to see the truth in yourself, and how you have regularly naturally held yourself back, and you're seeing into your own soul now. Could be that too. No matter what, you're overcoming this. Th- this is this is treasure and love. This is support from others, from your higher power, the universe. um and I feel like there's a journey here, maybe physical, maybe literal, but whatever this is, I mean, I love this because, especially here, we have all the hearts around the owl and also around the treasure chest. So it's like, maybe this is you just opening to love, to loving yourself more, being open to receiving love, opening your heart, letting all the heart confetti flow. So let me clarify. What am I clarifying with? Um, I'm going to go with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. What is this thinker? What is this thinker in protection? We've got the Eight of Swords. Yep. Yeah. The Hermit, Virgo energy, and Two of Cups. You've been in your head. You are feeling a lot of anxiety about, somebody that you consider to be a soulmate, somebody that, you love, that you have a connection with. You're taking the time to gain a new perspective, and this overthinking, it's, the Eight of Swords is self-inflicted. It's self-inflicted anxiety, and kind of going over and over and over again. And so there's this, I feel like you're trying to gain some kind of new perspective, getting yourself out of your element. Maybe you're literally, going away for a few days to just gain gain some clarity on the situation around somebody that, that you feel is a counterpart to you. And that can be romantic or not. It can be, it could be anybody, really. Anybody that you care about, that you have a strong bond with. So this, truth be told, what's this? Six of Cups, the High Priestess, Cancerian energy, and Death, Scorpionic energy. Wow. Lots of water here. um Lots of feelings. This is this is you figuring out a truth about somebody from your past. Maybe it's somebody that you consider family, using your intuition, and ultimately closing out a cycle. Now this cycle can be a part of this truth that you're figuring out. It can be letting go of the anxiety that you've been feeling about trying to figure things out. You're this is you getting out of your head and into your heart. But even more than that, the high priestess is very is directly connected to her higher power, to the universe, God, source, energy. Um because of being so tapped in. And that's a place of having the head and the heart be in balance. So there's no more overthinking. There's just going within, getting finding that place of inner peace, having that practice, meditation practice, um, some way to ground yourself, to pull yourself back into you. The 8 of swords is it takes you out of yourself. It puts you in the kind of that what if realm, anxiety. So so you're gaining some kind of truth around an ending that happened, I think, with somebody in your past. Again, it feels like somebody that you consider family, or they feel like family to you, or felt like family at one time. They could also have Cancer and Scorpio in their chart, Cancer and or Scorpio. They don't have to, but ultimately, you're gaining some kind of truth. You are understanding things in a new way. You are seeing beneath the surface, and you're understanding that whatever ended, there's there's beauty in that. There's transformation within this ending. Maybe it's caused some kind of transformation within you. Excuse me. Throat. So sorry. Okay. Um or it's allowing you to understand the beauty that you have within yourself. Maybe you didn't see that before. Anyway, let's move on. What is this treasure island? We've got the Ace of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Empress. Wow. This is about a new beginning where you you are glowing up. This is a full-on glow up because you are taking your um you're taking your power back. You are you are embodying love and nurturing energy. This is you opening up to all the good things that are meant to come to you. This is this is being open. This I mean, ultimately, this is like unconditional love. that you are feeling maybe for the first time in your life. And maybe you're taking some time to kind of close yourself off from the kind of the masses, the general world around you, because you want to protect. There's all, I don't know, it's like, how do I explain it? There's all these flowers and butterflies, transformation and blooming. There's something new coming into the world that you want to bring forth into the world. Maybe this is you, just like I said, it's a glow up, and because of it, you're calling in all the good things that are meant for you. Kitty's telling us all about it. She absolutely agrees. Well done. You've done a lot of work. You've been through something, but you're overcoming your um, kind of default in how you've shown up in the past. And now you're just like, you know what? The Empress, she doesn't live in a place of fear. She's learned all of her lessons. Not all of them, but she's learned a good many lessons that have brought her to a place where she is confident, she's happy, she's beautiful, just in her, you know, in her energy. She knows she's independent, she knows how to set strong boundaries. She's so nurturing and loving. And what you give, you get many times over. You get back what you give, and that's what's happening, because now you're embodying this energy. You're getting the reflection. Oh boy, you're getting the reflection back to you of what you're putting out. So that's amazing. That's so beautiful. Okay, so let me go to the love reading. Yes, let's do love. Um I think I want to I never think about this, and then I'm like, what do I do? Here, let me start with my Mystic Mondays deck. Mystic Mondays. What do we have going on in love for Capricorn? I'm loving this glow up. I have a feeling it's going to be affecting the love, the love part of your life. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and Eight of Wands. This is interesting. I'm definitely going to need to clarify this. What is going on? Um I mean, 10 of Pentacle, or sorry, 10 of Swords. Typically this can feel like a betrayal, but ultimately it's an ending. And the thing about the tens, any of the tens, is that you pretty much, especially this one, it's happened. It's what's done is done, and now you're able to move on. And I love this Six of Pentacles because to me, it speaks of balance. It speaks of keeping being able to keep all your balls in the air in like very gracefully, where you've got things figured out. And with the Eight of Wands, it's like there's some kind of fast movement, fast communication about an ending. Maybe somebody, I don't know. Let me just clarify, because I'm not totally sure about what this means. Um, I'm gonna get my here. Let me just use my Radiant Rider Waite deck. What is this Six of Pentacles about? The Ten of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. There's been some kind of burden that you've been carrying. Through and that's the thing. I mean, again, we have a 10 here. So there's a cycle closing out around maybe there's somebody in your life who embodied this energy who's, they maybe they have some kind of water in their chart, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Maybe you do. But ultimately, I'm immediately drawn to the fact that we have the queen and the page here. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who is a mother and has a adolescent child. Maybe you are the mother. There's some kind of burden here that you were carrying for a long time. But this can also be communication that comes in be like so you were carrying a burden and are feeling weighed down. And what you really want to do is offer your cup, or you were trying to stay in this energy of being nurturing and kind and emotionally balanced, and in kind of maintaining your emotional, like I said, emotional balance. Then that brings in somebody who wants to offer you something, somebody also with earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or maybe this is you offering something to somebody, to a queen. But ultimately, there's a collaboration here, I'm feeling, that comes from an ending, that creates some kind of balance, that creates some kind of ability to feel peaceful. I'm not, yeah, let's keep going. I hope this is making sense. What is this 10 of swords about? The Chariot, Cancerian energy. 3 of swords. Okay. The moon, Piscean and Cancerian energy. This is victory over heartbreak. This is allowing a cycle to close out of the heartbreak comes from not you didn't have the whole picture. You didn't see things clearly. Maybe somebody lied to you. Maybe you lied to yourself. But whatever this is, the victory, this there's very fast movement here around closing out a cycle. Maybe you just finally got to a point where you're like, I don't understand what's happening here. I've been hurt very badly, betrayed even, but Maybe by someone who has cancer in their chart, but ultimately, this is you overcoming this. It feels heavy, but you in going through this, you're figuring out how to get the two energies to go in the same direction. This is you picking, I mean, the chariot is like picking yourself up after having fallen and and getting back on your chariot, getting back on your horses, riding two horses with one ass. um and getting the victory that you really want, that you really deserve. And so the 8 of wands here, what is this? The hermit. Again, Virgo energy, the hanged man, uh Pisces, I think, and ace of swords. Ah, I mean, these two energies are so similar. After ending out a cycle, you are in this place of maybe you're spending a lot of time alone, you're working on gaining a new perspective. You're not you've you've been, let's see, you've either been in this place or you're still in this place of figuring out what happened. Where did things go wrong? It's like you thought you had the balance you wanted, but ultimately it was we have a burden, we have betrayal, we have heartbreak here. But the victory comes from you extracting yourself and through going within, through taking the time to gain this new perspective, you gain the truth and the clarity that you need to move forward. And once you have that, you move forward very quickly. Maybe you have some communication you want to bring to somebody. Maybe, again, like as you're going through your own process, you're going through your own transformation, that starts to invite in energy from others. That's that's going to reflect where you're at, or maybe it's already happening. Again, there's a new beginning here because of you taking the time to do that inner excavation, to gain some kind of wisdom, to shine the light on in places where it's dark, shine light on the shadows. I don't know. What's let me get like what are your next actions? Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is a glow up. 3 of Cups. Ooh, and the 10 of Pentacles. You're realizing that you have a lot of power, that you're gaining your confidence back by spending time with people who you enjoy, who uplift you, and you're focused on your ultimate fulfillment in the 3D world. prosperity, abundance, love, family, creating a legacy for yourself, all these things. You figured something out here about yourself, about your life, what you want. What's the potential outcome here? Queen of Pentacles, another queen. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Yeah. You're here we go again. Three of the four queens. No, we've got all four queens. Yes, we do. This is you glowing up into this Empress energy. This is this is you having felt out in the cold, but also deciding that you're not going to settle anymore. You could stop here and go in where it's warm and bright, but it's not what you truly want. You're focused on your independence, you're being resourceful, you're being very you setting healthy boundaries for yourself and demanding truth from people in your life. You're allowing people to come in, but you're being very firm and clear about what you will and will not put up with, because ultimately you have you have a goal, which is about self self-love, self-care, fulfillment. And the word preservation, self-preservation even comes to mind. This is I think this is you moving forward in a very, very quick and decisive way. And I don't necessarily get that there's anyone in your sights at the moment. This feels very much like you. This is a journey back to yourself. And that is the place where you can finally attract in the relationship, the kind of relationship that you've always wanted but weren't able to get. You're done with the heartbreak and the betrayal because you're done doing that to yourself. You are you are finally honoring who you are, and that is going to call in the person that you know you truly deserve. Um, that's going to reflect all that back to you. I love that. And that's, any love reading comes always, 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 any kind of love situation always comes back to us. We don't like what we're dealing with, what we're seeing, what we're experiencing. Gotta go within. And this is you doing that. I love it. All right. There it is. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. And thank you again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.